So the mouth tracking should be working now, technically, and it looks like it. I'm so glad. Yeah, same. The double sigh. I'm out of ideas, as if the nights alone weren't enough to deal with. What happened? Oh yeah. Hey Adel, this was on the bulletin board, but I'll get you up to speed if you missed it. So Margot left a letter before disappearing without a word. We think that the Resistance is planning something. Something. I was just on my way to talk it over with Parks. It'd be great if you could join us, but only if you have time to spare. I mean, I should ignore that. Adel, you're a real pal, you know that? Stop. Alright, meeting's about to start. Can always use another head to pitch in. Yeah, we had a loss last time, I remember. Poor Aprilis. I can't believe they would choose now of all times to start a resistance. What are you doing, Margot? Oh no. Yeah, I thought she was online, but then she went offline really quickly. Oh. I believe in her. Sammy cutie! Or maybe it's because it's perfect time. They're hitching right on the Knights Rebellion. Ramons won't know what hit them. Letting that old hag run free really bit us in the ass, huh? I guess it did. I do not believe that Margot is the one who is instigating this plot. I spoke to her at length about the burglaries in the Noble District. I investigated myself and discovered that the internal structure of the Resistance is muddled. After Margot was imprisoned 3 years ago, the younger members seized the helm in secret. The recent thefts and scams have been part of what they call public awareness campaign. The objective was to accumulate capital and purposefully imprison themselves to release Margot. So they committed those crimes knowing full well that they were going to get caught. That's what it's like when you've got something to believe. They're brewing up something big, so that would be well within the realm of possibilities. Oh yeah, can you tell Aya to hang in there? I can't watch, but I want to say hi. I wonder what they're going to do. A bunch of thugs from a bygone era reduced to begging for scraps. We can't underestimate them. They were the ones who started a revolt against the Romans 3 years ago. The city's already in a panic. We need a diplomatic solution. The last thing we need right now is to mar our relationship with Rome. The Knights' Revolt has already begun pulling a precarious thread for Clear. Then we've got more than one reason to stop this. But how are we supposed to do that? We have no idea where they're hiding, and we don't know what their plans are. Actually, we might. Margot was kind enough to leave a trail of breadcrumbs for us. Ooh. These locations may be of interest to you. Visit a kiosk at the main gates, a back alley pub in the central district, old timer at the main square baths. Ooh. These are all places where the Resistance may be? It's too soon to know for sure. Only way to find out is by going ourselves. Sorry for putting you guys up to this. Just do what you can, even if it's just dropping by. We'll be on the lookout for intel. Yes. Did I check that already? MGP, hey, good to see you. Yeah, I saw. I hope you guys are saying hi from me, because I can't. If she is still trying to, that is. I don't know. But it really sucks. Now that she has a PC, the internet is going ham. Oh, hold on, that's the one. Yeah, it truly be like that. Hey there, dudes? Is that... what? Hey there, dudes. Welcome to the Visitor's Kiosk. Huh? Wait, where's the usual guy? Isn't it usually Alex's shift right about now? Eh? Who can say, dude? I just got called up to fill in. It was pretty out of the blue. Guess they just couldn't get a hold of him. And this was supposed to be my day off too. Like, give me a break, dude. Literally. Sorry to hear that. Does this mean what I think it does? Has anything been off with him lately? Off? Well, actually. Now that I think about it, yeah. You're right. This guy's been stopping by the kiosk a lot lately. Looked like a shantytown resident. Never seen him myself, but he seemed to be an acquaintance of Alex's. Apparently they kept talking about some sort of preparations or something. Alex seemed kinda against it all. Kept asking if the guy was really going through with it. Must be some birthday party they're planning, huh, dude? Who knows it is? Close? Going by the note we got, this likely has something to do with the resistance. They must have been talking about the preparations for making that move today. Doesn't that make Alex one of the members? I had no idea. And one working right by the main road too. Guys got guts. Are we done here, dudes? I've kinda got a job to do. Alright, sorry about that. Thanks for your time. You here to report to Alex, dude? Fucking hell. Huh? What? That's just a random new shop. Game Cappings, hey, it's good to see you. Cheese! Oh my god, she's a cheese shop. We only sell cheese. Not to be fair. It's probably good cheese then. The cheese is dying. Ho ho, glad you could make it. You're the little whippersnappers the boss roped in here. Oh. Huh? Wait, you're... Unbelievable. You're that old... You're that old... Lecha? I know Lecha. Is that... That's not the word, is it? You're that old... person I reported for peeping. Oh, that's a strong way to put it. Certainly wasn't easy wriggling my way out of that one. But you see, that request was actually made for a different purpose entirely. Does it make you the, old-timer Margaret was referring to? Me? I'm just your average geezer, geezer? Who fancies a visit to the bath now and then. Save for my service as a core member of the Bells of Freedom 3 years back. I guess he is the one. Hard to imagine an old man like you was a revolutionary. Then again, I guess it's not so strange considering Margaret was your boss. To be fair, the group was originally founded by a bunch of old folks with not much time left. We figured that our deaths would be a small price to pay for the bright future of our youth. Though it seems our blunders led them down the wrong path altogether in the end. Yeah, that part of petty theft and burglary. As if you didn't already know. Sounds to me like you ain't much of a core member anymore, though. But, hey, good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing well. Today was chaotic, but it's all good now. Yes, the resistance dissolved for a time following Margaret's arrest, but the young ones of the group continue to operate under the fold. Satina, hey, good to see you. I actually have nothing here. 1 second. It's actually catching me when I go out of the room. That's funny. Okay. Alright, took my sip. Silly! You guys! You guys are cute. I'd been acting as the advisor of sorts in the effort to keep their hostility in check. But ultimately, my attempts to contain them failed miserably. Perhaps I could have quelled their vindictive thirst had I succeeded. I see. But what is the resistance trying to achieve here exactly? It doesn't seem like Margot's anywhere around here either. It would seem they're readying to attack the garrison posts in each and every district. This revolt from the knights has cued them in on perfect... What? Has cued them in on a perfect opportunity to take back Leah, I guess. In preparing to do so, they've been collecting intel and identifying blind spots. The requests I'd made previously fall squarely under the latter. Tina, Sally. Love your faces. What a lot of crock. Doesn't matter how much chaos there is. You gotta have real pricks for praise to think of a Roman soldier's gotta lose to some civilian. They've hardly got weapons or armor to start. One step and they're toast. That is, unless they've got an ace up their sleeve. Unfortunately so. Margot appears to be assisting them. Not directly, but in supplies. Both through equipment and stores of gunpowder. What? But why? It would seem she intends to see this matter through to its bitter end. She's convinced starting this by her hand gives her the burden of ending it as well. Margot. Ah, but not you too. I can't handle all these compliments. You guys are so cute. Can't really say for sure if it's on her either way. Or some... I lost focus. But she has to want to stop... But she has to want to stop to it at least. Why else would she put a request in? That means it's up to us to do something about this. Helpful info would be much appreciated. The skill to read as well. And naturally, I plan to give it. That is why I've been waiting here for you after all. Here's my take on this as a long-standing member of the Resistance. There's only one place in the city powder and weapons could be viably concealed. It would have to be underground and spacious enough to spare as well. Is any particular spot coming to mind? I think I have a decent idea. Considering everything else we've found out, we should be able to narrow it down. Thank you very much, Mr. Dad. Not at all. I'm too old to raise a hand against those youngsters anymore. It's up to the next generation to carry on our torch. So please stop them before it's too late to give them the chance. What's your favorite type of wuss? What kind of question is that? I'm not that much of a wuss. Salami is some good wussing. Oh, Bratwurst is pretty good too. I don't know, we have lots of things we call wurst. Are you the resistance? I wonder if Gaston will be okay. Is something the matter, miss? You look a little down. Oh, you're all from the Dandelion, right? I'm just crapping about one of my regulars, this guy named Gaston. He showed up last night just before I closed up shop. Told me it might be his last time there before paying off his tab and walking away. That does make you wonder. Doesn't it? Come to think of it, there was a rumor he got tangled up in some incident recently. He hadn't shown up ever since. Not until last night, that is. Gaston, that's the name of the thief who targeted the Noble District warehouses. He has a good memory. That's right, the one who's got away in the end. Did Gaston say anything else to you? Well, not to me directly, but he did mumble some stuff as he was leaving. Things like, just show those Romans and can't let it get damp, whatever that means. Can't exactly glean what he was planning from that alone. But with what he's already done, it sounds like we've hit the mark. Taking Margot's intel into account, it's best we assume he's playing a big part in all of this. Still, just like Margot, we've got no idea where he actually is. Listen, Gaston's from the shantytown. He's had more than his fair share of fights with Romans, but he has his good sides too. He's looked out for me ever since my husband died. I don't know what he's up to, but could you do something for me if you happen to see him? Just tell him to think before he acts, that's all. Of course, we will. That's good advice. After going to all 3 locations in the message, you all return to the Dandelion. You then reconvent with Dogi and Parks. So many new words today! Would have thought those people we knew were resistance members all this time. I have been blending in, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And if they're nowhere to be seen, we should assume they're in the final stages of setting their plan into motion. We're running out of time. Yes, time is of the essence. With the information you gathered, we now know where most of their hideouts are located. We do? Cloaca Maxima in the Shantytown. There's been shady people seen going in and out of that area, right? Yep, and we've got proof of it for insurance. We've got witnesses who saw that Gaston guy and Alex from the visitor's kiosk. Good work, you two. Can't take all the credit. You're the ones who did all the legwork. Madame Margot is there. We need to prepare ourselves as we truly intend to assault the Roman guard posts. We're counting on you, Monstrums. Leave it to us. Next stop, Cloaca Maxima. I still can't get over that name, though. Cloaca Maxima.
Hi.
For all of your shitty needs.
腕の見せ所任せてください。腕の見せ所ですね。腕の見せ所ですね。腕の見せ所他にいつでもお待ちしてます。
Where was it? Here. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. Those resistance members should be hiding out in here somewhere. We've made it this far. All that's left is to hunt them down. Let's get to stabbing. Looked like there was like Something more going on there.
何かある。
ハンターグライド。
No stronger monsters, still the same old. Not impressed.
何かある。
アドルさん、頼んだよ。
何かあるぞ。
クリムゾンライン。
いけ。
ハンターグライド。何かあるみたいだ。
Aha! Hey Dax, I have no idea. I don't think so, but I'm planning to at least try and do it this week. I found them. Who's there? It's the Monstrums? Turns out our little hunch was right. Doesn't seem like Margot's here, but I'm sure she'll rendezvous soon enough. That's one hefty stash of weapons and ammo you got there. Not to mention enough powder to send a good zero guard post up in smoke. But there's like, what, only 6 of you chumps altogether? Talk about a letdown. Right as we were finishing up our preparations too. Damn monstrums, mind your own business and scram for once. Margot's the one who sent us. What? Why would the boss do something like that? Look, why don't you just give that crazy plan a rest already? Think before you act. That's what Perry told us to tell you. God. Hey Gaston, maybe the boss is against this whole thing after all. You heard what old Gindo said. Things have changed since the war. You mean all that crock about living in harmony with Rom to restore Baldock? Doing that makes us no better than livestock cozying up to the hands that feed us. What? Why are you mad at me? We cleans of our bride, like hell we're submitting to those rotten invaders. We'll never give in, not until they answer for what they've done to us. Until every single life we've lost to the war is paid in full with rum and blood. He's gone off the deep end. All you'll end up doing is sowing even more hatred. And the ones who'll suffer for it most are the ones who did nothing to deserve it. You think we're just gonna sit back and let it happen? Think again. Ha, so that's how you wanna play it, huh? Fine. We'll need a good warm-up round before taking on Rom anyway. Grrr. I do? Gaston, what are you... So you wanna romp with the monsters, do you? You should reconsider. Shut it, the ship already sailed 8 years ago. The grief and suffering those Romans wrought on us is one we'll never forget. They killed our friends and families, plundered our cities and slapped a tax on them besides. Don't you get it? This is the only way for us to take our dignity back. And if you monstrums aren't with us, you may as well be against us. That's right, the only thing those Romans will get from us is a taste of their own medicine. We'll cast every one of those dirty trespassers out of our rightful lands. They'll be sure to hear our message back at the capital loud and clear. And when the bells of freedom start to ring, they'll know the pride of Clea will never die. Yeah. You guys, get a hold of yourselves. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right, they are born from these feelings. What the hell are those? Monsters? Where did they even come from? It's just like in Grimwald. All the hatred and spite they've built up must have brought forth the Nox. We can supplying them either way. These guys will be way more fun than those lame as resistance wimps. Oh, brother. Guess we have no choice. You wanna eat bitch? What the fuck? Sirs? Sirs, hello? Dude? Take me not to do this right now. Oh my word! What is going on here? I just got rolled over. Why am I freaking charging them? I don't want to charge. Stop! Stop, you fucking stampede! What the fuck? Why are you charging? I don't understand. Hey, Kevin! Oh my... Where is the charger? Oh, finally! Jesus Christ. I got my control back. Okay. Ouch. Just that one guy. No way. Okay, I remember how to play this game now. We are good. That was a lot of level ups too. They're gone. Amazing. I can't believe you actually defeated those things. That takes care of that. You guys are pathetic. You really think you can go head to head with Rum after covering our small fry like that? Hey, come on, Hog. You think you know everything, don't you? Whether we're a match for them or not is besides the point. All that matters is making those Romans suffer every bit we have and more. If we don't, everyone we lost 8 years back will have died for nothing. Right, guys? Right, we've come too far to give up now. I'll give up my life if it means getting revenge on Rom. Gaston, everyone, please. Do you really think that'll save Clea? Don't act like you get a say in any of this. What do you know? Enough. This ends here. It's Margot. Weird Doug, hey, good to see you. I'm doing pretty good now. How about you? Goodness me. I certainly didn't expect the monsters to be here. Perhaps they are acquainted with those youngsters I met at the baths. In a sense. That aside, it would seem they've managed to carry out my request. Boss, I said enough, Gaston. The Bells of Freedom wasn't formed as a way to vent your frustrations. What? Vent my frustrations? Is that all this is to you? Do you have any idea how much we've been doing for Clea? Were that really the case, I would have stood behind you until the bitter end. As she who lit the first spark, I intended to support you no matter what the cost, to bear the weight of your lives and misdeeds as though they were my own. But I think you put it best, no? That's all that matters is making those Romans suffer? I'm glad to hear that. You guys. Dax. That you'll give up your life if it means getting revenge on Rom? Tell me, where in the creed of the Bell of Freedom have I missed those words? fight without belief or conviction, and you'll be no different from those monsters. That's... Of course, all of this is just as much my responsibility as everything else. Your old crone of leader has failed to guide you on the path of right. For that, I apologize. I truly, truly do. Boss. That same fault lies with every one of us old-timers. But it's not too late. You youngsters still have your whole lives ahead of you. That's exactly right. I want you all to take this time to gather yourselves together and reflect, both on what it really means to save Clea, and on why the bells of freedom truly ring. So long as you safeguard the city with pride, I know the right answer will come. I'm sure my boy wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Aww. Right as ever, boss. All's well that ends well. Nothing more boring than a happy ending. What comes next is up to them. Fucking Credo every time. Sorry to have put you to all this trouble, boys and girls. I can't say I knew how this would turn out, but I'm glad I made that request. We're glad we could help.
Yeah.
Ha, you have my thanks. The situation in Baldock is nearing its peak. You have my aid now more than ever before. As both the leader of the Bells of Freedom and the ever-stubborn old bat, Margot Race. Adel and the others returned to the bar to report what had happened soon after. Having finally settled her concerns over the resistance, Margot was welcomed back into the Dandelion with open arms.
上出来かな
5k channel points. Good luck. Okay, we have that now. Professor Walling has summoned me. He told me he had completed preparations for a ritual to harvest a certain tree nut. Not again. Would you be interested in joining us, Adel? I do. So they're finally ready for harvest. Oh no, not to... Guys, the legendary nuts are back. Are you excited? Are you excited for the legendary golden nuts? Yes, he says that eating one may fix my eyes. Oh my word.
Sateto. これで最初通り収穫の儀式を終えたわけだが、シルエット、この木の実を取るがいい。
Silhouette picked one of the nuts from the tree.
ついにこの時が来ましたね。
ああ、ノース教の伝承を信じるほかないな。
You'll be able to remove your mask soon.
はい、そうなると信じて挑むしかありませんね。この仮面意外と重たいですから、外せるものなら外したいです。よし。
Silhouette eats the nut in one bite.
草の味がします。
味などどうでもいい。それで目の方はどうなのだ。
どうなんでしょう。ちょっと仮面を外してみますね。
Ah, she's cute!
空の色も草原の色もすべての景色が色鮮やかに見えます。
よかった、大成功だ。やったな、シルエット。
はい、やりました。今までは画面越しにしか普通の世界を見れませんでしたが
Healed by golden nuts. It's a miracle!
世界ってこんなに綺麗だったんですね。
But went surprisingly well.
私も驚いちゃいました。
私も伝承を研究してきた甲斐があるというものだ。やはりお前がノース教の神官の子孫という仮説は正しかったようだな。暴走状態にあった神官の力を沈静化できたらしい。
それについては自分でもよくわからないんですけど、とにかく先生もアドルさんも本当にありがとうございました。あれ、まただんだんと世界が赤く染まって。
Uh-oh.
アドルさん、後ろです。
Fortunately, the lemurs that attacked wasn't difficult to deal with. With Silhouette's help, you defeat it quickly and without much effort.
お疲れ様でした、アドルさん。
No, she was so cute!
先生、どういうことでしょう。私の目が元通りになっちゃったみたいです。
どうやら木の実の効果は長く続かないようだな。私としたことが
Aww.
気休め程度のことしかできんとは。この木の実の他に有力な伝承は見つかっておらんし。すまんな、シルエット。
そんな謝らないでください。先生は十分すごいですよ。まだ木の実はありますし、これで好きな時に仮面を外せますから。だからそんなに落ち込まないでくださいよね。
お前がそう言ってくれるのがせめてもの救いだな。
The golden nuts were a failure after all.
だがこうなると根本的な解決を図るしかないな。そういうわけでアドルよ、今すぐラルバを根絶してこい。
それができたら皆さんがとっくにやってると思います。
それもそうだが
先生のその気持ちは嬉しいですよ。でも確かにラルバがいなくなれば皆さんが戦い続けなくて済みますよね。そんなことが本当にできるのか分かりませんけど、私はその答えを出せるのはきっとアドルさんだと思います。だからこれからも一緒に頑張らせてくださいね。
For sure. Poor girl. Wait a second, I just realized, like, Anemona belonged to Aprilis original, right? And we saw Aprilis on the chapel, right? Is Aprilis that person from the war times thingy, maybe? I wonder. So many. Oh, because okay. We have to visit all these people and yeah.
ハンターグライド。
What's up? Oh, you've brought me a medical formula, have you? It's an old one too. Most people would have a tough time deciphering something so esoteric. But lucky for you, a doctor/thief like myself isn't exactly most people. I can brew it for you whenever you like. Just make sure you bring the ingredients. Ooh. Oh, that was fast. Couldn't wait to get your hands in the pie, could you? That's not exactly it, no. We were just worried what kind of mess you might get into going at it alone. But first off, is it really true? Have you really found the hidden treasure you've been looking for all this time? That's right, take a gander. An old worn-out wall? Oh wait, it's hollow on the other side, isn't it? Must be some sort of secret entrance. Smash it, smash it, smash it! You can hear a faint echo coming from deep within. Whatever lies behind this must lead to a wide underground space of some sort. I had a feeling you'd get me, Adel. See, I found this spot after going through some old Balducan maps and literature. Most don't even give it a sidelong glance. Plus, it's near the prison's old fortress ruins. Considering the wall was completely sealed off, I have a sneaking feeling. No, total confidence that this is the place. No doubt about it. Though I'm sure the only part you care about is the actual ruins themselves, isn't it? Guess we don't have so much in common after all. Not that it matters either way. In any case, the way inside seems to be filled with booby traps galore. It'd just be such a hassle for a fragile gal like me to step in all by her lonesome. Catching on yet? All I need is for you nice, strong boys and girls to help me explore these ruins. Naturally, I'll be paying you handsomely, given we actually find the treasure. We'd be happy to help. I had a feeling you might. Not that he particularly gave us a choice. Adam's probably already tuned the rest out of us out after hearing that. Yeah, he's in treasure mode. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to smashing this wall down. Hold on, you knew Adel wouldn't be able to say no to this, didn't you? Yeah, can't let your eyes off her for a second, this one. Blue Zero. Yeah, she has some good arguments. Oh, you really know just what to say to a girl. Now, without further ado, how about busting open that entrance for us, Miss Raging Bull? Though, a girl like you should be able to take it down in one hit, no? Oh, tough girl, I mean. Yeah, just one sec. That was almost well timed with her hitting the wall. Well, this place is about as ruined as ruins can get. So this is where I think the royal family stashed their treasure centuries ago, huh? Considering it still has yet to be found, I'm almost inclined to believe it. Yeah, all these traps in here have to be protecting something. We need to be careful of what's ahead. Now I'm getting excited. As if you weren't already. Good to know I picked the right man for the job. I just let you monstrums take the lead on this one. My money says the treasure's hidden all the way in the bag. Let's get to it. A lot of bonking bonks. I have unlimited channel points myself, so I could give them to you. All the bonking.
何かあるみたいだ。
Yes. I love it, it's perfect. I guess that's true. Ouch!
アドルさん頼んだよ何かあるぞ宝物
What are you doing, my man?
アドルさん
Oh. He really wanted to hit it. Really? Jesus Christ. Okay. We are good boys. Okay. It worked so well the first time. No, stop it. That's the same mechanisms as in the prison though. Actually. Huh? At that end? Looks like this room is as far as we can go. What? But there's nothing in here at all. Looks like we drew the losing ticket. All that work for nothing. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Look, it's an entrance to the Grimwald. Let's jump in, why not we? Oh, daring as always, aren't we, Adel? Well, monstrums, shall we? We have no chill. I can't whistle. Ooh! Oh, wow, look at all this golden jewelry. That's a fake. I knew it. It's really here, the hidden treasure of the 100 Years' War. For 5 centuries they said it was nowhere to be found. Well, eat your hearts out. Oh ho ho, jackpot! Mommy said the big one. You little lovelies are all coming home with me. Sarati, you're kind of scaring me. Well, she did basically fulfill her lifelong dream, more or less. Still, why is all of this in the Nox to begin with? Oh, details, what's the matter? Right? Isn't finding an ancient unfound treasure trove enough on its own? If being a thief was really so bad, times like these wouldn't feel so good. Now, come on, we're hauling this out of here. Start filling those pockets. Huh? It was only a matter of time. Yep. Well, maybe it's real, but it's guarded by them. Lemurs, I suppose we expected this. They've got another thing coming if they think they'll keep me for my price. I don't know, everyone, how's this little flame jumpers, and I'll see you get a nice share of the pot. Jesus, traps! Aye. Oh, that was a waste. Yeah, that's true. Alright, that should... Oh, is that just an endless supplies of them? Guarding the treasure, and that's why nobody can get to it? How are there still so many? There's no end to them. They just keep popping up. I'm not so sure we have the means to handle this. Time for a tactical retreat. Wait, but the treasures, my babies! This isn't the time for that, Saradi. We're leaving. You want to stay behind and complain? Be your guest. Be your guest. Be our guest. That's of course a good way to protect the treasure. Ah, that was too close. Yeah, looks like the entrance closed up behind us too. Just what was that swarm of lemurs? Well, lemurs are born from enmity, right? Negative emotions and all that. And greed is one of them, a part of human nature, no matter how much or how little. I'll bet tons of people have been looking for that treasure, just like the good dog here. I see, so after 500 years of accumulated greed, the treasure was eventually absorbed into the Grimwald Nox. That sounds almost too crazy to be true. Ugh, who gives a damn either way? Saradi. Listen, I know you're not happy about this, but not even we can chase off 5 whole centuries worth of lemurs, you know? I know. That woman spent no gold after all. It's just, I'd finally found that hidden treasure after all this time searching. And all I have to show for it is this piddly little thing. Hey! Ugh, just when did you? Can't keep our eyes off old sticky fingers here for a second, huh? It must be incredibly valuable, being a 500-year-old royal heirloom and all. Please, a tiny little pebble like this won't make up for all I went through to get here. Ugh, that mountain of gold was my one-way ticket to the lap of leisure and luxury. It's more thrilling this way. Thrilling, huh? You're right, Saradi looked like she was having the time of her life. Right from the moment we started, now that I think about it. Yeah, and that was before we even knew whether the treasure existed to begin with. You would have done just about anything to find it, consequences notwithstanding. Guess it makes you and adult birds of a feather. Me? Now you're just being ridiculous, lumping me of all people in with an adventurer. Alright, I'm over it, we can head back. After all, every second I waste moping about some treasure I missed out on is a second better spent chasing down the next. That's spirit? She's persistent if nothing else. As Saradi's treasure hunting expedition came to an end, everyone returned to the surface. After parting ways, the monstrums picked up where they had left off in their activities. Oh. We got thanks. Did we get a new skill? Oh, acid. Ooh. No. I just realized this extra skill is almost Satina's desire.
出番かな。
I think that's all of the green ones. Right? Yeah. Aww. Not a fan.
アドルさん、よかった。無事だったようですね。
Did you remember something?
なぜ今まで忘れていたのでしょう。彼女が剣で貫かれたあの瞬間、私、とても大事なことを。遠い昔、私はある少女に与えられた一体の人形でした。その家は比較的裕福ですが、ごくありふれた農家だったのです。私はその少女の人形として彼女の健やかな成長を見守りました。繰り返されるつつましやかながら平穏な日々、そんな日がずっと続いていくものだと私は思っていたのです。彼女がロスビータが聖女として見出され出征するまでは。
I knew it.
姉もな、行ってくるわ。必ず生きて帰ってくるからいい子で待っててちょうだい。戦争が終わって帰ってきたら一緒にお茶会をしましょう。それが彼女のかけてくれた最後の言葉でした。
聖女ロスビータ。
姉もなちゃんが聖女の、そのアプリリスさんの最後を見て思い出したってことは。まだそこまで確信は持てません。ただもう一つだけ思い出したことがあります。彼女と別れてから時は移ろい、私はある男性と過ごしていました。私はその男性をお父様と呼んでいました。
おめでとう姉もな。今日は君の誕生日だよ。目を開けて私の顔を見てごらん。その足で大地を蹴って走ってごらん。
どうやら私はお父様によって魂と自我を与えられたようです。
魂と自我を与えたって。
何者なんだそいつは。
それが今はそれ以上思い出せません。でもお父様は意外と近くにいる、そんな気がいたします。きっかけがあれば新たに思い出すこともあるかもしれません。姉もなさん。
I'm alright now, everyone. It would seem you all have somewhere to go. I shall accompany you. Alright then, what's next on our agenda? The Colosseum and the Pendleton Company. Either one's fine with me. Let's get to it already. Right. Yeah. We've received a message from the prison mines foreman requesting your mediation. They wish to consult you immediately about the miners' compensation. At a time like this? I'll head over now, so keep them busy until I get there. Yes, sir. There's something you might want to know about the gold procurement from Salsetta. There was a logistics error, so the deal has been suspended. During that period, the market has shifted quite a bit. What have you done about it? What are you a supervisor for? I'm not here to solve every trivial matter. My apologies, sir. Mr. Pendleton, how would you like me to reply to the Altago branch? The current sovereign requests your presence at the royal banquet. Altago, that's too far. I can't leave the company for that long without Carla here. Let the branch manager attend the banquet in my place. Well, he certainly looks busy. Yeah, probably because Carla's not here. Miss Grisha? Oh, it really is Miss Grisha. What? Mr. Rich, if Miss Grisha were to return, it would solve a great many of our predicaments. Why have you come back? I heard Carla was detained, so I... leave. Huh? Grisha, the affairs of this company no longer concern you. Pendleton is no place for the likes of a dingy florist such as yourself. Grisha. Wait, this is her battle to fight. What? You can't mean it, Mr. Rich. Yeah, Miss Grisha is here to offer her... You two, stay out of this.
お父さん、確かに家を出たけど、私は家族まで辞めてない。お姉ちゃんやお父さんに受けた恩を忘れたこともないよ。だから。
都合のいいことを言うな。一度紹介を抜けると決めたのだ。自分で決めて始めたなら徹底的にやり遂げるべきだろう。
分かった。だったら私は花屋プチフルリストは取引を申し込みます。
なんだと？
気象会の販売主任カーラ・ペンドルトン。当店で彼女の行方を調査してその身柄の安全を確保します。報酬はアルタゴの地に咲き乱れるという純白の花セレン。気象会が扱うその種子を優待価格で卸してもらえませんか。ただし調査に必要な情報は提供してもらいます。
自分が何を言っているか実績もない貧民街の花屋をどう信用しろというのだ。
信用できる相手かどうか見抜けないあなたではないはずです。
何
それに今の条件ならどう転んでもペンドルトン商会に損はありません。おっしゃる通り当店はまだ小さなお店。ここ損して得を取れですよね。
相手はロムンにさえ反旗を翻した聖国騎士団だぞ。
Rogue Ren, hey, it's so good to see you. Welcome, you raiders. Let's give them some love. I can do it. Yeah. How's the stream?
花屋のお前が一体どうするつもりだ。
Hold on. Yeah. Ooh, Kingdom Hearts. That sounds like a good time. Hey, Smallbee. Ah, look at you guys, Lily, Atsuka. You guys are amazing.
迷惑がかかってはいけないのでそこは秘密にさせてもらいます。
Ah, hiccup. Shaq it, hey.
この仕事は結果が全てのはずです。
Ah, how can you say no to that smile?
すごい。
キリシャ、なぜ今までそれができなかったのだ。
一人で店を開いてみて分かったことがいっぱいあるの。仕入れ値一つ決めるのもお父さんやお姉ちゃんがいないとすごく不安で。でもお店を続けるには一人で真剣に考えて答えを出さないといけない。たとえ苦手なことでも簡単に逃げ出すわけにはいかないって気がついてみると当たり前なことですごく恥ずかしいけど。
Oh, that sucks. That sounds like there's a lot of farming coming in, huh?
私がお前の成長する機会を。
それは違うよ。お父さんとお姉ちゃん2人が教えてくれたことが結びついてたどり着けたんだと思う。私一人じゃきっと無理だったよ。だからお姉ちゃんのことを放っておくなんて。
Shocking! I thank you so much for the follow.
カーラのことはまずロムンの守備隊に抗議した。だがベルガー監獄長が不在でな、どうにも要領を得ないのだ。
え
Does it not make any sound, by the way? Not sure. Oh god, that sounds like a huge pile of troubles. I believe in you though, you can do it.
調査に必要な情報の提供、それが取引の条件なのだろう。
お父さん。
結局守備隊では拉致が開かず、それによるとカーラが怪人たちと通じていたという容疑らしいが。
それって
容疑の内容自体は私にとって驚きではない。たとえ本当だとしてもカーラなりに考えがあってのことだろう。それより私に断りなくペンドルトンのものを拘束するとは、これまでの関係を考えれば事前に連絡くらいありそうなものだ。
なりふり構っていられなくなったか。
それか、そんなことをもう気にする必要がないのかも。
そんな。
鉱山からの情報によれば騎士団幹部は監獄の禁区とやらによく集まるそうだ。最近捕らえられた者はそこへ連れて行かれるという噂もある。
キンク。それじゃあお姉ちゃんも。
その可能性はあるだろう。カーラに関する情報は今のところはこの程度だ。
お父さんありがとう。
まったく総督府の選挙といい、本気でロムンに反旗を翻す気か。確かにロムンは侵略者だが以前の王家よりうまくグリアを治めている。今の状況は歴史の必然だと思うが難しい問題だな。
リッシュさん。
まあ新しい情報が入ればそのなんだ。
Dad.
それからお前の店なんだがかなり奥まった場所にあって立地の面で大きく損をしている。工夫しろ。ちょっとしたことで店の印象は変わるものだ。どうすればいいかすでに教えているはずだぞ。
お父さんありがとう。
What a good dad. The nights are just chaos at this point. Wow, you rocked that, Krisha. Huh? Rock what? Standing up to your dad, what else? You really surprised me, Dad. Yeah, I surprised myself, if anything. I'm glad I was able to tell him how I felt, though. And we were able to acquire some useful information besides. So, where to next? All that remains is the Colosseum. Yeah, Felix was taken into custody by the Knights too. We need to find out exactly what happened. Let's go, Adol. Probably because we were there too. Oh god, this lady. It's you lot. You were at the cultural heritage side. Oh, you're that government official we ran into. Is something the matter? You're looking pretty tired. Tired? I suppose it might be. ended up wanted by the Hieroglyph Knights somehow or another. Oh, she too? The Knights are after you? I'm here by imperial decree. This manhunt is nothing short of high treason. Damn that shade lad, he deceived us.
Stretch, yes, I shall stretch.
There you go. Seizing the government general must be some form of revenge to them. Nevertheless, I have a plan too. Huh? Uh-oh, better run. Those accursed knights, if you'd excuse me. It was in here, wasn't it? Oh, it was like all the way in, okay. The Colosseum seems emptier than usual. Guess they really did put all this showing on hold after all. And we need... oh, the shows, I mean. Reading! We need to find out what Felix was taken away by the knights. Talking to his co-worker is probably the fastest way to just do that. Alright, let's go. You. Excuse me? Oh, you're Felix's friend, right? We heard he never made it home last night. That would be because he was taken to the prison. I'm sorry, I objected to what knights were doing. Really, I did. The rumors are true then. But they can't be. Why Felix, of all people? Remember that bull that went on a rampage during the show? He was taken in on suspicion of endangering spectators with his reckless bull hand. What? You're joking. I wish I was. Anyone who was there knows it wasn't his fault. It's gotta be some mistake or something. The knights were the ones to blame for that in the first place. Those guys will make up any random offense to toss someone in the clink. Sure thing. Those dirtbags, they're just framing him at this point. I was thinking just the same. Nothing good can come from this. Guess this means the knights have some business with your boy toy. My god! There's some kind of common link with your sister getting hauled in, pussycat? You mean between Carla and Felix? They're not exactly comparable. I mean, he is compassionate, I guess, and surprisingly kind and smart and... Wait, just what are you trying to make me say here? It's okay, Yufa, calm down. Drop that. What exactly was Felix taking away yesterday? In the evening, right after our night show got cancelled out of nowhere. The knights called out and stopped Felix on our way home from the Colosseum. Well, not just the knights, some Roman soldiers were there too. Oh? Roman soldiers? So they were in on it too? Actually, they were trying to bail him out. Apparently they were there during that show when the bull got out of control. The Romans were helping him? But Felix ended up taken away by force either way. The Roman soldiers said they couldn't do anything about it without a warrant. Just what is up with all this? Felix. He's not the only one who got taken away. The whole city's been on edge. And here everybody thought the knights were the good guys. Well, anyway, here's hoping Felix comes back to us soon. That's true. Just find the one that stands out the most. Boom. He's your man. And the one with the exclamation point over his face. Or head, not face. I mean face works too. So Felix really was taken away by the knights. I'm so sorry, Yufa. I'll be okay. We can't just stick around here. Let's just head back to the dandelion for now. It's either that or watch you mope around till the cows come home. Well, we have finished checking every place we needed to. Let's go back to the dandelion and sort things out like Yufa said. Yes, let's. So the knights really were snatching people up off the streets. Master and Commander Chadelard, what exactly does he intend to do with them? But the knights haven't done anything drastic since they captured the Governor General's office. That's what I don't like. It's the calm before the storm. Perhaps it has something to do with the recent arrests. I find it difficult to believe that they've come this far just to hang up their heads now. And maybe they're waiting for something. What? Don't look at me. I haven't shown up to work in a while, so I'm as out of the loop as you are. He's just casually not going to work anymore. Master Chadelard. As you're all aware, he is a venerable and deeply trusted ambassador between Kalea and Rom. Despite that, it wouldn't be unexpected in the least if he fostered a deep hatred for Romans. Really? How can you tell? Master Chadelard always seemed like a guy with a proclivity for the moderate. When Kalea was invaded by the Empire, he was on the front lines defending Baldock. A massive battle erupted on the outskirts of Baldock. The 4th Battalion, commanded by General Bodan of the royal family, suffered defeat. The general retreated from the battlefield into the safety of Baldock's walls. The Roman army, with a victory in sight, pursued him without mercy. I believe this was the battle which resulted in your parents passing you for. In mere moments, Baldock was besieged by a Roman general known as Roaring Leo. The battle soon became a siege war. Tell us something we don't know. Yeah, I remember the city being in chaos when I was growing up. You see, it was that moment that ignited the chain of events leading to our crisis today. The 4th Battalion was outmatched and desperate, for its provisions were depleted. At the same time, the city was being overrun by riots and pillaging from within. Chadelard was stationed with a company that chose to obey orders and stand their ground. Knowing that wouldn't last, Chadelard executed a plan that would turn the tide of battle. He took a small number of troops and snuck past the siege under cover of night. Under the guise of reinforcements using flambeaux, they ambushed the Roman army. In response, the 4th Battalion agreed to advance and launch a pincer movement. That's not a bad strategy. Indeed, they even managed to obtain approval from the stubborn General Bordeaux. The maneuver was set into motion, and the stationary troops engaged the rearguard. The disarrayed Romans struggled to respond. Then they waited for the 4th Battalion. But the Baldock gates never opened, and the 4th Battalion never emerged. So they just left them to die? Correct. Supposedly the general changed his mind before the maneuver was to begin. Needless to say, the Romans regained their composure and retaliated. They made quick work of Chadelard and his company. That's terrible. Baldock's stationary troops were comprised of young, talented men. In all but an instant, all of Chadelard's trusted comrades were annihilated. All that happened right outside the city walls? It's a truth the clinging royal family kept from the outside world to this day. They announced their unconditional surrender right after that, didn't they? That's right, but that wasn't the end of Chadelard's efforts. After the surrender, Chadelard proposed that the families of his fallen comrades be indemnified. The royal family promptly refused. Shortly after, Chadelard was baptized and founded the Hieroglyph Knights in Kalea. That explains his Kalea complex. I feel terrible for him. But it's not enough reason to roll over and just let him get his revenge. I agree, nothing good can come out of this. Yeah, so what's it gonna be, Adel? Let's put a stop to Chadelard's plans. I don't know about that, but something's gotta be done about him. But before we can worry about Chadelard, we have to save Felix and Carla. And I'm curious to know what Dad's been up to. I ain't leaving this time without his head on a pike. Then it's settled. It's great that you're all pumped up and all, but the restricted sector's on high alert now. Your gifts might not be all it takes to get through unscathed. It was only a matter of time before something was done about all those break-ins. If only there was a way to get inside without being noticed at all. The restricted sector. Wasn't there an old aqueduct there? Was there? Check out that big brain on the kid. I think I remember it too. Judging by the directions, probably drawing water from Ciel Canyon. Ciel Canyon. Over there. It's just northeast of the city, right about here. Then that's our new front door. It appears as though there is a barrier preventing access to that passage. How did she know? Figures. Guess that's another barrier we're going to have to dispel first. We're ready to go whenever you are, Adel. Be careful out there. There's hero life nights at every corner of the city. I wonder what happened to... Oh god, again. I wonder what happened to other Adel and our friend that apparently isn't a friend. Ooh, look at you. What do I do with all the money I get? I'm playing this game wrong, apparently. So, Dutch, what would you do if your child was an anime protagonist? Would you be proud or... I pressed the wrong button, that was almost bad. Oh, this? I'm so confused. Apparently not. Yeah. What? Okay. Let's try this again. We just go straight this way, right? Oh, it's... I remember this now. There you are. You got some time to spare right now? Sure. He seems a little different than usual. Maybe a subtle quest. Either way, I've got a job for you. One only you monsters could pull off since you've snuck into prison enough times already. I'd be worried. Yeah. We what? You figured it out? You wouldn't think I wouldn't. You're not the most discreet customers I've ever had. But don't worry, I've got your business. You got your business, and I got mine. That's the rule. So much for that. Something must have happened in prison to make you break your policy, right? You think so? It's highly probable given the situation. The Knights have taken hold of the prison under the guise of a revolt after all. My request is simple. I need you to help me infiltrate the prison. As for the route, I'll direct you. Your only job is back me up until I reach my objective inside. While the details are lacking, this request does appear to be more than mere impulse. Yeah, I can tell you've been thinking this through. What should we do, Adel? Quest accepted, obviously. The deal is sealed. Fair warning, though. It'll get pretty messy after we sneak in. The prison is currently manned by a whole battalion of the Knight's most capable men. I won't be able to rely on my usual tricks to get this done. Do you have a plan? In a sense, I've got a forbidden trump card for situations like these. I don't like the sound of that. Hey Dennis, yes, this is the continuous game. We are pretty far though, so be careful if you want to avoid spoilers. The Knights and the Romans are still in turmoil. It's the perfect time to strike. All they need is a little push. Pandemonium greater than any they've experienced thus far. So you plan to fulfill your objective while their guard is down. I can't say I know your goals, but it's a foolhardy plan to say the least. And who better to call for foolhardy plans than us monstrums, huh? Hey Zen, good to see you! Yes, more ease! Well, personally speaking, I have something I wouldn't mind looking into there myself. Same here, getting our hands on some intel will definitely help offset the cost. Have you already planned out our road of entry into the prison? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I'll lay it out for you now. This will be your most dangerous job yet. I'm trusting you on this, Monstrums. And so, Adel and his comrades began drafting out an infiltration strategy with Maxime. After informing the Dandelion, preparations were made to carry out the plan. So, are we going? Ooh.
どうする
Stylish glasses. Ooh.
これを選ぶこれを
There. Wasted all my money. Let's go. Things will get messy after we sneak in. Make sure you're prepared for it. You ready to begin the operation? Yes. Acknowledged. Let's get started. Man, I'm so pumped about this, you wouldn't believe. I guess someone has to be. Anyway, what's our first move? We're infiltrating the prison through the path in the entertainment district ramparts. Let's make our way over. Infiltration. Look at him. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as ever. Shouldn't be a problem as long as I play it cool. Though it won't be half as fun with the loudmouth Belga missing out. Oh. The plan's already in motion, huh? Fine by me. I've been bored stiff without my favorite stooge around. Time for me to make a killing. We're in. Wait, the way's blocked off. Would you look at that? They've gone and gated the place up. Guess those knights must have been tired of playing zookeeper. Makes you wonder what that place was for to begin with. Anyhow, this one looks like it'll be tougher than usual to knock down. That won't be necessary. I've already planned for this. But before that, you sure you're willing to go through with this? We go as wild as we can get. Can't wait to see what the monsters can do from up close. I'll guide the way. May fortune be with us all. What was that? Hell if I know. 44 defenses. Yo, what? Yo, that old. There, the path's open. That's a skilled old. Let's move. Don't stop until you've brought every last one of them to heal. Bit of an extreme way to put it, but I suppose I'm not against it. Now then, everyone, shall we take to the stage? Okay.
この先は中庭だ。一暴れしてやってくれ。いいね。退屈しなくて済みそうだ。
やれやれ。一人で突っ走りすぎないでよね。
またしても侵入してくるとは。
ごめんなさい、通ります。何度もすみません。
Oh yeah, it should be auto switch, yeah.
そこだ。
数が多いですね。階段を登ってエントランスへ抜けましょう。
I'm having a pretty good time, to be honest. Wouldn't say they are too much. That's just me. Nyum.
ここから西東に向かう手はずだけど、上へ飛んでいった方が早そうだね。
Directly up. Up.
それ。
なんとかライン。
それ。
シャンデリアを落とせ。こいつらにも
Ah! Praise and thank you for the follow.
会心がいるぞ。
Well, if it's pandemonium we wanted, we're sure to get it now. What the? It's you guys. Oh dear. That would be cool. It's those imposters from before. So this is where you've been all this time. Don't act like you didn't know. You're the reason we're even in here. Do you have any idea how much we've been through thanks to you? You wanna try saying that again? Well, he is the Crimson King. No, we only have ourselves to blame for being locked up like this. We're just getting what we deserve, forced into hard labor day after day. The boss? But I beg of you, on bended knee, please get us out of the cell. We're kind of in a hurry here, so can you give us a good reason to? We've finally seen the light, the lives we were meant to lead all along. It all began when we left home 5 years ago. 3 vagabonds forced to turn to a life of... Forget it, this is taking too long. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, for the love of God! Woohoo! Our prayers are answered! Come on, boys, let's scram! Yeah! It would seem they are getting away. Why'd you let them go? Don't misunderstand. I just figured they'll make for a good distraction. They already look just like you after all. They do not? What's all the commotion here? The monsters are at it again. They must be around here somewhere. They're beginning to gather. Add Arthur open up the hatch to the roof. Let's take it. We're in the home stretch now. And I'll be raising hell every step of the way. Can we open more? No. But they're all cheering for us. Down there we go. Oh no, we... Oh! Looks like they haven't taken this ladder down. Not like we couldn't just run our way up, but whatever works.
思ったより時間が足りん。予定変更だ。お前たち東棟から中央棟へ飛べるか。派手に暴れて引きつけてくれ。
ええ、承知しました。
Where? I don't know where it is. Show me a pointer. Like in this direction? Over here? Yeah, owls. I love owls. Alright. I don't know where to go. That's the east wing.
北へゴートよ
Not done it. Apparently not. I don't think it's here either. Yeah. Oh, I see a green, but it wasn't there, so. I'm not sure. He wanted me to go to the center ring, no? But
クリムゾンライン
not that too.
それそれクリムゾンラインクリムゾンライン
Where do you want me to fly? This is so hard to understand, like... There was a part of this before as well where it was the same kind of situation. I was stuck there too. Where could it be? I'm running out of ideas. Oh! Never mind, I found it. I was blind.
ちょうどいいじゃねえか。せっかくだから相手してくれよな。
They're certainly unsparing any security in the central wing. Yeah, it's not at all like back when we came to rescue Iris. We need to get downstairs. Indeed, our destination is on the 3rd floor of the North Wing, the special sector. Alright, let's bust our way through then. Maxine presses a hidden switch on the side of the fireplace. One of the stone blocks moves slightly, revealing a secret compartment behind. Maxine proceeds to retrieve a ring marked with a white lily from within. The Lilium ring. No sign it's been switched out. With that, the preparations are... Ooh! They hardly even put up a fight. No matter, I have a mission to fulfill. I can only hope the monsters manage to pull through. Are we being bamboozled? Would be the first time. Probably ain't last. Yo. What are you guys jumping for, dude? That's so weird.
確約だな。
Oh, I love it. Maxime presses hit the switch on the wall. He knows that so well, that place. What, a secret passageway? You act like you've done that a million times already. Just how long have you known about this exactly? Now I plan on bringing you along this far, but time is of the essence. If you want to know, all you have to do is follow. Well, you heard the man. Yeah, let's go. Maxime takes out the Lilium ring, placing it into a hollow slot in the altar. He then removes the ring marked with a blue lily off from his finger, placing it into a second slot at the altar. Huh? Who is this guy? From there, Adel and the others followed down a long, winding path, until finally they arrived at a singular room. So this is our destination. How long's all this crap been down here? Since the fortress was built, I imagine. This seems to be part of the prison's foundation. Just who are you, Maxime? Is this worth a full 60? It's not as good as Ease 8, but I'm enjoying it a lot, so... If you don't mind the clunkiness and the silliness Ease has, like, I'm enjoying myself. Maxime opens the desk drawer and retrieves a seal marked with a beautiful white lily. That's the Lilium crest, the old symbol of the Kingdom of Glea. Then it stands to reason that the royal family once used that seal. Is he? The mark of ruling authority, the Great Seal of State. It's only supposed to be passed in succession from king to king, which means... I would have guessed. I always knew you weren't just some random. No way someone with no ties to the royals would have known where that thing was. I'm nothing more than a man tasked with a mission. But my mentor, the one who raised me, he served the royal family for generations. As he aged, I took the mantle. All I'm doing is fulfilling His Majesty's final commands. That day, 8 years ago, when the Kingdom of Glea fell, His Majesty gave me 2 orders while on his deathbed. The first was retrieving the Lilium seal. The second was securing the safety of his daughter. His Majesty prioritized those 2 things over his very life. It was an obligation to comply. So that is the reason. Sounds like the king was a pretty upstanding guy, not like the bastard Gerald Bordeaux. Hold on a second. So the one who rescued Iris when she was little, it was you all along? I'd only planned to leave her with my mentor for a time, but once he saw the trauma on her face, he decided he would raise her himself. Old age finally did him in last year. That must be when Iris set off on her own. But that's got nothing to do with me. She's out of the scope of my duties now. Besides, I doubt she'd even remember my face after all these years. So you have no plans of telling Iris about any of this, do you? Sounds to me like you've got a soft spot for her, all things considered. I won't even dignify that with a response. A member of the royal family is better off staying away from the shadows of society. Sounds like he isn't going to budge on this one. Indeed. Right. I sense company approaching. Well now, aren't you a perceptive one? If this went a dead end, you just might have managed to slip away. What the It's the old Jesus Seneschal, Gilbert. Lucien wonders about him. Don't tell me they just let us lead them here. Looks like it. I knew something felt off about this whole arrangement. They must have had the same objective. With the Lilium seal recovered, the people of Glea can finally be at ease. If you could just kindly hand it over? Hell no. I don't know what your aim here is, but there's no way in hell it has anything to do with the people. Hey Jay, good to see you! The only thing you care about is getting vengeance for your failures 8 years ago. Ui! As the surviving remnants of the Glean Royal Army. Oh, how very amusing. There are more of you here than I had anticipated. Clear's future is looking very bright indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Crimson King? Or should I say, Adder Kristen? For Kristen. Adel who? You can drop the act. We know more about you than even you know yourselves. See, we've come across a number of felons among the populace in recent days. I'm sure you must be worried about your precious friends and families, right girls? Oh, you freaking... Sounds to me like you know something, don't you? Guess that means we're just gonna have to beat it out of you then. Don't do anything rush you two. Agreed, I can sense some men of special fluid coating their blades. It could very well be poison. I wouldn't put it past them. He does though. Those nights behind him are the cream of the crop. Don't go underestimating him. How does he... An emergency? Ah, it's the monster that appeared on the roof of the south wing. They're opening the main gates as we speak. It won't hold for much longer now. What nonsense are you spouting? These monstrums you're after, right? What is the meaning of this? You... Gotcha, that was a special delivery just for you. Hope you enjoy it. You traitorous little... You're wide open. Perhaps it is you who has made... Perhaps it is you who has... Who has made the mistake of underestimating us. Pity it had to come to this. Get ready. Adel and the group proceeded to fight their way through the onslaught of knights. With Maxime's guidance, they managed to escape through a different route than they had entered. Yeah, that was really hard to read for that. Took me a second. Oh, we're already out already? Oh, nice sentence. Well, that was troublesome. We didn't end up getting any information out of them either. And search as we did, there were no signs of Felix or Carla in any of the general cells. It's like we figured, they must be in some special location only the Knights know of. Indeed, we have managed to narrow things down at the very least. Maxime took out the seal of the Glean royal family before throwing it high into the sky. Aww. What? The Glean seal of state? The hell did you go and do that for? Was this the plan all along? Correct. His Majesty bade me destroy the seal once I'd retrieved it. I have no intention of handing it over, not even to His Majesty's daughter herself. No one needs to be swayed by the symbol of a fallen kingdom any longer. I'm surprised you go far enough to order something like that. I guess. I suppose, thank you. The last king of Glea is not a particularly distinguished figure in history, but supposedly his diplomacy helped stall the hostile empire's war efforts for years. It only makes sense he'd consider the future of his people in their nation's last moments. Yeah, sounds like Iris had a good man for her father. Huh, so what are you gonna do now? You fulfilled all the king's missions after all. Don't suppose you'd like to give those cocky knights a good lesson or two? Out of the question. What becomes of Glea is of no consequence to me. Is that right? That's kinda hard to believe. Why even lie about it at this point? Why not come to the dandelion? To your hideout, you mean? I suppose you do have His Majesty's daughter in your charge. Looks like he does still care about Iris after all. That reminds me, we've yet to receive any reward for our efforts this time around. A task of larger scale than anticipated does suggest one be compensated accordingly. Fair enough. What do you have in mind? Well, how about coming to help us with our work for a while? It's no easy task, but it should be a fine way to pay us back for things today. We could use some fresh entertainment too. Things won't be so dull with you around. Ah, we made a friend though. You're right, I do owe you all a great deal. Very well then, Monstrums of Baldock. My next mission will be lending you a hand with your... My next mission will be lending you a hand with your open... Huh? Is that right? Does that make sense to anyone? With that, Maxime became yet another of the Dandelion's many collaborators.
ようやく終わったか。
Yay! Man, reading is hard enough. Why do I have to make several things? Oh, look at that. Right. Oh yeah, we have to do that and then... Let's do this quest, just in case. I'm not sure if that game has also a true ending or if it's like only one ending, but... Might as well do it. Ruto! I'm not making cute noises, I think. Doesn't seem to be here. Yeah, I think so too. Let's fix it. It's really hard to see where the quest wants you to go. Wait, what? Why are we here? Wait, wasn't there a way to... Yeah. Ah, I'll give you a free one. Ada, ada. There you go. It's true. It's like... Nani? Okay, I was about to say. Aww. Of course. Well, I guess we're not doing this quest because I'm confused. Anyway, moving on.
何かあるみたいだね。
Excuse me.
何かあるみたいだね。
Yeah, like this map is really confusing. And all the barriers also don't help at all. Residual enmity lingers in the air here. You shouldn't just leave this be. Agree. Yeah, that's so true. I wonder if we understand everything after it's finished. I'm starting to doubt it. But who knows? Oh. These games' English voices are questionable at best. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like the overall confusion, but I feel it's like wonder. So. These 8 also only went really insane at the end. One day I want to play this game on stream as well.
ご褒美よ。はい、お疲れ様。
次が来るぞ。
やっちゃえ、ジュル君。
Screw it. Hey, good to see you. It's East 9, Monstrum Nox. It's pretty fun. They're quite to see you. That's true. Hey, Foxes, hey, good to see you. Yeah, this game has incredible character design. Man, I just realized that we just don't have anyone greeting us in here anymore. No thriller stuff. It just says a little line. What? Nice. Oh man.
緊張しちゃいました。
We didn't do it. No S rank. We failed. I am winning, Angel-san. I think? So this is Sile Canyon Trail. What a beautiful view. You said it, and so close to the city too. Looks like there's a river flowing there, which means the sluice for the aqueduct must be somewhere upstream. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to sneak into the restricted sector from there. Let us proceed with haste in that case. Remember what I said about the getting insulted option? I don't think so. Uh-oh. Was it something weird? Uh-oh. So Sandy, so you want me to step on you, huh? What, you feel like a little bitch? Want to be my little bitch today? I like it. Insulting you, eh?
以上前に作られたんですよね。
You guys have the weirdest kinks, you know that? Wanting an angel to step on you. Tell me what a little shithead you are. I can't believe it. You would like this. Holy stuff, yeah. Look at Sandy. Wanting to be my bitch for the day. I like it. Well. Alright, and no stepping for you. Just plain old instance. What's it going to be? Do you want to be a bastard? Do you want to be an asshole? I can give it all to you. I love you, Sandy. I'm sorry. I'm very good at the insulting, guys. Oh, I'm actually not good at it. Scrap knows I'm 100% about them. There's no denying it. The man knows too much. Man! All of them up, like, hiding? That's so mean. What is this way, though? Like, guess I'm... Excuse me? Wow. Wow, indeed. What does one even say to that? Have we finally found the way up? It's dead. He does. Scrubs with the inside info. Sally knows too. And she and Flo and Wolfie. Let me kiss Scraps. You cutie. So oh, yeah. Nobody saw that. Poita. Every time she says whatever that skill is, I understand Poita Toita. And I'm not sure what to make of that. This dungeon is freaking weird. Always with the hoita toita. I'm a heartbreaker apparently. Where are you going? Alright, but thank you so much for hanging out. And I'll see you. Bye bye. Heather and the others entered the aqueduct through the water intake. After proceeding through a dimly lit cistern, they finally emerged in a more spacious area. Woohoo! Here we are. Looks like we managed to find our way into the prison's aqueduct. Obrigado Duno is followed down. You guys really think this will lead us to the restricted sector? We're just sputtering. We don't know till we go and see for ourselves. Right, sorry. Let's get moving, Adol. What the frick are you? Eh? Oh, wait. I see it. I think. Oh god, which... Yeah. That button. I forgot about that. What the frick? Huh? The hell? What in the... What is this room? Well, one thing's for certain. It smells something awful. Are you okay, Jules? I'm fine. This reminds me of the research lab we found my dad in. Yeah, Sepp bumped up to 11. This place is huge. It's definitely not the sort of thing you'd expect to be in a prison, that's for sure. Stranger and stranger. There's nothing normal about this, no matter how you spin it. Question is, how's this room related to the Knights? That's what we're here to find out. Yeah, let's start looking. Yeah, we better not be finding our friends in one of these. Money!
何かあるみたいだ。
Oh, primordials. Yes, pose to take. Not sitting like a goblin. The final design. Okay. Yeah.
Oh. 何かあるみたいだ。
Aw. Hey, Chef. Look at you. Ugh.
こんなもんじゃねえぜ。イファぶちかませ。
Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice though. Oh my. Where's the treasure? Treasure? Oh, this is the right way to go. That's not where we want to go. It could be, yeah. Treasure? Treasure! Wow. That's some good disappointment.
何かあるみたいだ。
貴様たちは怪人ども。
Oh, that's where they...
このれぬけぬけと監獄に忍び込みおって。
That's your...
ベルが監獄長。ずいぶんやつれてるみたいだけど。
そのざまじゃいつもの迫力も半減だな。
笑いたくば笑い。こうしてシャトラールにたばかられたのは俺自身の不始末。男ベルが言い訳ません。
相変わらず潔い方ですね。
まあ守備隊の部下たちに信頼されてるだけはあるのかな。
貴様らのような不届き者に褒められても嬉しくないわ。己シャトラールめ、このように生き恥をさらすくらいならいっそのこと自ら命を絶つべきか。だがそれでは監獄長の職を与えてくださった陛下に報いることが。
陛下？
ロムン帝国の皇帝とやらのことだろ。グリアを攻め滅ぼしたのもそのジジイのご意志ってわけだ。
ジジイ？確か少し前に若い人に代替わりしたみたいだけどね。
どうでもいい話だぜ。
こら、貴様らごときがあのお方のことを研究するな。
アドルさん、監獄長さんをここから出してあげませんか？
なぬ？
監獄長の役割は監獄の管理と町の治安維持だ。確かに機能してくれた方が騎士団への牽制にはなるかな。
うん、町のことも心配だし。
断る。貴様ら怪人の力を借りてここから出るなど人生の汚点だ。
Wow.
監獄長が牢に入れられてる方が汚点だと思うけど。
バルドゥークを守るのもあなたたちの立派な仕事でしょ。
だいたいロムンの総督府だって騎士団が占拠しちまってるぜ。
何？それは本当か？
陛下がこれを知ったらどう思うでしょうか。
おい、赤の王、すぐにここから出してくれ。
Can we call this a truce then?
仕方あるまい。まさか貴様らに助けられることになるとはな。
You're seeking Chaitlad then? He should be further down this way. What exactly is he up to in this facility? Peculiar as it is, I can't say for sure. This sector has been under the Knight's jurisdiction since before my assignment here. I had my suspicion, but even then, I'd never expected it to be so eerie as this. What about you, Hawk? Heard any rumors flying around? Can't say I have. Only a selected few even get told anything about this place. Are you telling me to go to sleep? Much as I'd like to investigate myself, I worry for the state of the Governor General. Restoring the garrison will have to be my top priority for the time being. You may have freed me, but know this. I will grant you no quarter if you stand in my way. I'll keep that in mind. Yet better. It goes both ways though. You chumps stay out of our path, we stay out of yours. Okay guys, settle down. I presume you're in a hurry to leave then, Warden Belga? You presume right. I've not the slightest idea what Chaitlad might be scheming, but I'm sure you've seen enough in this prison to know it's nothing to be taken lightly. I advise you to be on your utmost guard. Nice. What am I missing? Aha. That would explain it. Another one of these. Why is it glowing? What the heck? Uh-oh. Okay, too. I gotta agree. Alright, Chef. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good time. It is 11:30 p.m. Oh damn! Yeah, I won't be up as long as yesterday, I don't think. Ooh. Damn. Now we are plugged in.
Oh. 君たちはひょっとして噂の怪人たちかい？
どちら様でしょう？
助かったよ。無理やり騎士団に監獄へ連れてこられてさ。
ひょっとして騎士団に捕まった方でしょうか？
まあそんなところかな。命からがらなんとか逃げ出してきたけど、奥にはまだ捕まってる人たちがいるみたいなんだ。
もしかして
This is a trap.
お姉ちゃんたちもきっとそこに。
その怪人にこんなことを頼めるかわからないけど。
Sano, hey, good to see you.
できることなら彼らを助けてやってくれないかい？
Of course. Yeah.
本当かい？よかった。怪人といっても意外にいい人たちなんだな。それじゃあ待ってる人もいるし。
はい、そのお気をつけて。
I think Hawk knows.
びっくりしたな。なるほど。あれが赤の王か。
Yes.
やれやれ。僕もひどいことを考えるよな。
お姉ちゃんはどこ？
先走んじゃねえよ、ちび猫。
ごめんなさい。
これはどう？
At least he knows that he's the evil guy. I guess. Oh, this monster sucks. Okay, finally. Ah, I wanted to die. Yeah. That oh my god, there's many story points. I guess we're supposed to look around. Oh. Look, dead air. Oh. Raging Bull and all the other monsters too. I did not expect them to be actually here. Wait, don't tell me you guys came to save us? Are you okay? They didn't do anything weird to you, did they? We will now be opening up the cages. Just a moment, if you would. Thanks for saving us. Who knows what they would have done to us if we'd stayed in there? Especially with all those creatures roaming around. I've never seen anything like them. I was starting to think we'd end up monster choke before long. Not anymore, you won't. But we still need to get you guys out of here quick. We'll lead you to the exit. You can head straight back to the city from there. Phew, thanks a million. I'll bet my little sister's worried sick about me. By the way, something wrong? No, not at all. It's just, I wanted to thank you for saving me at the Colosseum before. I doubt I would have been able to keep Elle safe if you hadn't shown up. Ah, you don't have to, I mean, you're welcome, I guess? But seriously, don't worry about it, okay? It wasn't your fault to begin with. I'll try, thanks. I'm not sure what's going on with any of you, I'm not sure what's going on with any of this, but you be careful too, all of you. The group then escorted Felix and the other citizens to the research wing's entrance. After seeing them off safely, you return to continue investigating the area. Man, this place is so fishy. Like, I don't even know what to say. The fish levels are top of the freaking mountain. It's you really came. I mean, well, if it isn't Miss Carla, glad to see you. Okay. Wait, why are the monsters here? And how'd you get into the prison at that? You can waste time nitpicking details, or you can stay put while we get you out. Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm not sure what's going on exactly, but I'm guessing you're here to help break us out of this awful place. That's right. We know you were all locked up here on false charges. But we see you belong back to the city. We'll see you to the exit. Really? Oh, thank goodness. You're really bailing us out here, monsters. We owe you one. Allow me to thank you as well. Had you not arrived, our hopes of escaping would have been slim to none. So you were planning on trying, huh? Well, I'm glad you didn't land yourselves in any real trouble before we came. Having seen this facility, it's clear there's more to the Knights than we're aware of. Make sure you take care when it comes to Master Chadelab. Alright, thanks. Yeah, don't you worry. We'll take care of him, alright? Group then escorted Carla and the other citizens to the research wing's entrance. After seeing them off safely, they returned to continue investigating the area. What?
この扉は随分と思わせぶりだよね。
何かの力で封じられてるみたい。壊すのはちょっと無理かしら。あ、宝箱。
Blood Fang.
シャドウダイブ沈むよ。
Not this again. Oh, miscreants! You dare cage me, the exalted Xavier? You've made a big mistake. Now release me. Pretty pleased with a roller fruit on top. What the? This little guy can talk? It is rather cute, objectively speaking. Perhaps it is a rare breed of pet? Who are you calling a pet? I hope you know I'm respectable. Huh? Wait, you guys aren't with those Zillograph Knights or whatever, are you? We came to stop the Knights. Oh, then our goals are the same, he and I. In that case, can you let me out here already? I can't take it anymore. So you're the Monstrums. I heard the rumors, but I never did get to meet one of you. Now that I get a good look, I can see the resemblance. Guess it's true then. Resemblance to what? Nothing. I'm just soliloquizing. By the way, you with the red hair. Nay, never mind. Must be my imagination. So, Xavier, right? Why were the knights holding you captive anyway? Zounds, I forgot. I have a duty to fulfill. This place has been nothing but perils upon perils. You see, I stumbled across the whole slew of info not too long ago. They ended up hunting me down thanks to that. This is getting more serious than I thought. Sorry to just spring this on you, but here, take this. Oh. Oh, why did you have that? A key? Wait, does this open the big door we found earlier? Aye. Well, I hope so at least. I don't actually know what to do with it myself. So for now, I'm gonna go see what I can do from behind the scenes. Fare thee well. Oh, and thanks for saving me. Pip-Boy, hey, good to see you. You lot said you were monstrums, right? Listen up. No matter what happens, don't give up. Not now, not ever. That was all that about. I couldn't tell you, but I reckon he knows something about us. I wonder what. He sounded pretty concerned for us too. We can just ask him next time we meet. Oh, yeah, sure. He doesn't seem the slightest bit phased by this at all. We have several orders of business to take care of in the meantime. We should proceed now that we have the key. Yes.
皆さん、覚悟を決めてまいりましょう。よーし、一息つけそうだね。
We haven't saved for a while.
それってそんな
That second idol? Yeah. Or third idol at this point. Who knows? That's me.
おいおい、どうなってやがる。
あの世紀人形の類ではなさそうですが。
ついにここへたどり着いたか。
Oh,
90点あげようじゃないか。
What in the?
シャトラール団長。
あのアドルさんは一体何なのさ。
以前君たちに約束したことを覚えているか。私が口で説明するより見てもらった方が早いだろうと。そして今と約束した通り真実をお見せしようではないか。
Yes, please.
脳書きはいい。さっさと聞かせてみろや。
慌てるなクレドよ。物事には順番というものがある。まずアドル君、錬金術という言葉はご存知かな。
いや、
What that?
錬金術ってもしかして
シューロ君知ってるの。
100年戦争前後のグリアで盛んだったとされる学問さ。何の変哲もない物質をあらゆる手段で黄金に変える研究だったらしい。
So we are talking normal alchemy.
黄金だと。おいおい、ずいぶんうさんくせえ話だな。
でもその研究は科学や薬学をはじめ他の学問に大きな影響を与えたんだ。その後眉唾者だったとされ歴史の闇に埋もれていったけど。
それだけでは50点だ。
Wow.
え
It would be.
まず錬金術が目指したのは金属や物質の錬成だけではない。人の肉体や魂をも対象としてそれらを完全に再現する技術を指す。
あ？
人の肉体や魂まで。
そして当時一人の学者がその技術を完成させていたのだ。
そんなバカな。
もしかしてこの施設って
ご名答。ここは錬金術によってホムンクルスを作る施設だ。
You guys. What if Crimson King is not the actual Adel, but the homunculi?
嘘よね。
Everyone
さ
is.
すがに。
What the fuck? Sandy, please.
ですがもう一人のアドルさんに関してはそれで説明がつくかもしれません。
It would also explain why she has a soul.
あのアドルは錬金術とやらで作り上げたってことか。
またしても50点だ。
あ？なんだと？
あそこにいるのが正真正銘不正室の冒険家であるアドル君だ。そして彼をもとに錬成されたのが君だよ、赤の王。
本当なの？
ち、ふざけやがって。
You're saying that I'm an
まさか。
homunculus?
その通り、監獄から脱獄した君こそがアドルの複製だったのだ。
もしも今の話が本当だったとしてそれがどうかしたんですか？確かに錬金術とアドルさんのことは驚きました。でも赤の王さんが私たちの仲間ってことに変わりはありません。 そんな話で私たちを揺さぶろうとしたって。ギリシャちゃん。
言っただろう。物事には順番があるとね。この話には続きがある。むしろこちらが本題と言うべき。
knew it!
こいつらは
私たち。
どうして。
Summer!
一体どういうことなの？
驚くのも無理はない。怪人たちよ、そこにかかった絵を見てみたまえ。ああ、絵だ。
Wait, wait, wait.
バルドゥーク解放を題材にした絵みたいだけど。
この絵がどうかしたのかしら。ユワさん、描かれている人物たちをよくご覧ください。
これってもしかして僕たち。
それに真ん中の人物は。
聖女ロスビータ。いや、
アプリリスさん。
今に伝わる銅像や肖像画より忠実に描かれたものだそうだよ。周囲の人物は100年戦争時代に聖女の下で活躍した英雄たち。そう、君たち4人は彼らのホムンクルスなのだ。
私たちが。でも100年戦争って500年以上前のことだけど。
この監獄がいつからあると思っているのだね。
そんな。
だから俺たちは孤児や養子だったりするわけか。
それじゃあアプリリスさんはやっぱり
聖女のホムンクルス。100点。ご名答だ。
アプリリスさん。
Welcome back, Satina.
人形よ、君は根源でありアドル君と並び特別な存在だそうだ。だがまあそれについては今は置いておこう。
根源。
What is your objective?
以前にも話した通り、この地を我らの手に取り戻すことだ。様々な分野で卓越した知見や類いまれなる才能を持つ人材たち。錬金術の力があれば彼らを複製して操ることが可能となる。私は彼らの力でグリアに強固な軍隊と政治体制をもたらす。
Yeah?
ロムンの支配を脱し、この地を豊かにし、誰も悲しまなくて済む国を実現するのだ。
もしかしてそのために監獄に人を集めてきたってこと？
どうやらそうみてえだな。
でもそんなやり方で本当にいいんでしょうか？
もちろん私たち自身もできる限りの努力はしてきた。だがそれでは8年前のロムンとの戦争と同じなのだ。
Basically... Adel isn't Adel, and we now know why there's a second Adel.
パークスさんの話にあった。
たとえ人の道を踏み外したとしても同じ過ちを繰り返すわけにいかない。だからこそ手に入れるのだ。理想を実現するために必要な力を。怪人たちよ、君たちにもぜひ力を貸してもらいたい。かつてのバルドゥーク解放者が旗頭となれば士気も上がることだろう。
Basically... are all homunculus.
大切な人を失った気持ちは同じグリア人だからわかるわ。でも も戦争があったのは悲しいけど、もう時代は先へ進んでるんです。ロムンの人たちだって悪い人たちばかりじゃありません。
まあ今のバルドゥークにあったやり方が。
私も両親を亡くしたけど、少しずつそう思えるようになったわ。
力の行使は否定しねえ。だがシャトラール、少なくともてめえと組むよりやり合う方がはるかに楽しそうだぜ。
君たちの考えは分かった。君たちとなら共有できると思っていただけに。ちなみにアドル君、いや赤の王はどうかね。
Future is something you mold yourself.
なるほど。複製であっても君は冒険家なのだな。ならば君たちはもはや私の障害ということになる。障害は消去して私に従順な英雄として再錬成させてもらおう。
そんなことが可能なのですか？
言ったはずだ。魂すら錬成の対象とするのが錬金術だと。幸い材料はここにあるからね。
あんたもタガが外れちまった一人ってわけだ。いいね。やっぱこっちが断然ワクワクするね。
消去って私たちの今までがなくなるってことですか？そんなことおとなしく認めるわけにはいきません。よく言ったわ、キリシャちゃん。
Well,
いきなりホムンク
it
ルスとか
technically started in this first,
勝
so
手なことばかり。私は今までの自分も、そしてこれからの自分も絶対諦めてなんてやらないんだから、覚悟しなさいよ。
健康な体に変えてくれるなら再錬成とやらは大歓迎だけど、結局ただ死ねってことだよね。ただでさえ短い人生なのに。そりゃあないよね。
あなたの主張に正当性を見出すことはできません。この先自分が何者か知るためにも全力で抵抗させていただきます。
ならば来い、バルドゥークの怪人たち。聖国騎士団団長シャトラールが全力で相手を務めよう。
eh?
シャトラールさんが、これも錬金術の力。
We'll defeat him no matter what it takes.
負けるわけにはいかないぞ。
ええ、おお、
分かってるって。
まだ本気を見せたことはなかったか。さあかかってくるバルデークの怪人たちよ。
イかれた者同士仲良く殺し合おうじゃねえか。
びっくりすることばかりだけど、あなたにしたことは許せない。ここで絶対食い止めてみせるんだから。
さっさと終わらせよここは僕の出番かな。
Oh my god.
団長さんも
I will!
少し疲れてきたんじゃない？
人の進化と苦しい時にこそ発動する。そうして私は全てを覆してきた。
なるほど、勉強になります。では私たちも全力で参りましょう。
そんなこと。てめえはもう終わりなんだよ。
私たちは負けません。もうこれで最後にしましょう。
未来のため、知っていった彼らのためにも。
I will hoiter you.
Sa
ここまでやってようやくか。
なるほど、成長したものだ。さすがは赤毛のアドルと100年戦争の英雄たち。大した力だ。だが私は諦めんよ。諦めるわけにいかんのだ。
まだ立てるの？
クレドさん以上のしぶとさです。
グリアを我らの手に。それがあの戦争で散っていった友たちへの、非業の最後を遂げた者たちへのせめてもの手向け。
シャトラールさんの体が。
バカな。私も、この私もホムンクルスだというのか。
どういうことだ。
あの男やってくれたな。
あの男。
そうか、あの時私も皆と共に死んでいたのだな。
ちょっと待って、まだ聞きたいことが。
ようやく会えるな。
そんな。シャトラールさん。
面白くもない。一応見届けに来たが、予想通りの結末だったか。
ベスタさん。
まあいい。すでに研究は完成しつつある。
I have no memories
シ
of
ャ
this
トラ
man.
ールは十分役に立ったと言ってやってもいいだろう。
おい、急に現れて何を一人でだべってやがる。
貴様、誰に向かって口を聞いている？
Who are you?
赤の王、こうして話をするのは初めてか。僕の名前はゾラ。お前たちホムンクルスを作った始まりの錬金術師だ。
錬金術師。
この監獄の施設も貴様らも全て長年にわたる僕の研究成果だ。そしてシャトラールやスミノフに錬金術の手ほどきをしたのもな。
そんなベスタさんが。
ああ、この姿は数あるうちの一つに過ぎない。僕は昔から慎重な性格でな。
今まで街で出会ってきた。
本当の姿はもう500年以上誰にも見せていないのだが、今日は気分がいい。とても晴れやかな気分だ。アドルと赤の王のおかげで最後の研究が完成に近づいたからね。
男の子。
最後の研究だって。
姉もな。最後の研究を形にするため君という存在が必要だったんだ。
まさか姉もなちゃん。お父様。
だって聞いていたのと年齢が。
不気味な野郎だ。
ほう、記憶が戻ったのか。久しぶりだな、姉もな。もっとも僕はいつも君たちのことを見てきたが。
じゃあこの人が姉もなちゃんに命を与えた。
やれやれ、錬金術師なら何でもありってことかよ。
I am very confused. What is your magnum opus?
500年前からの悲願とも言うべき研究だ。じきにお前たちがグリムワルドで戦う必要はなくなるだろう。
それって
呪いを解いてくれるってこと。
呪い？ああ、なるほど。ロスビータはそう説明してたな。お前たちにはアプリリスと名乗っていたようだが、ひとまず赤の王よ、君には礼を言っておこう。
For what?
ああ、君がいなければ研究は完成しなかっただろ
どういうことですか。
う。まだやるべきことは多い。その日が近づいたら僕から連絡しようじゃないか。今日はこれくらいで失礼させてもらうとするよ。
待ってください、お父様。
それでは赤の王よ、さようなら。
消えてしまいました。
Yeah, pretty much.
わけわからねえことを勝手にベラベラと。シャトラールのやつもあっけなくくたばりやがって。
クレド君、
僕たちが錬金術で作られた英雄たちのホムンクルス。
なんて言ったらいいか、とても複雑な気持ちです。でももうグリムワルドで戦わなくていいって本当なの？あの言葉だけじゃ喜んでいいかどうか。
アネモナさんは最後の研究とやらに心当たりないの？
すみません、もう少しで思い出せそうなのですが。
Most times, yeah. I don't know about most times, but often. Let's go home for now. We should discuss what we're going to do.
そうですね。それなら町へ戻りませんか。あまりにたくさんのことが一度に起きすぎて。
確かにこれ以上ここにいても仕方ないけど、あれはどうしたらいいのかな。
このままにするしかないでしょう。
Yeah, not much we can do.
どう扱っていいか私たちじゃ分かりませんし。
そうだ、もしかして父さんなら。
そういや、シャトラールの片棒を担いでたはずだろう。どこへ行っちまったんだ。
この周辺にはいないようですね。仕方がないわね、アドル君。やっぱり一旦ダンデリオンに戻りましょう。謎が増えてしまいましたね。フェリックス君たちを助けられたのは良かったけど、
僕たちが
Wait, maybe there is something hidden. Who is the guy between Jules and Aprilis, I wonder? No, no.
何一丁前に悩んでやがる。思い出せてよかったじゃねえか。
でもびっくりしましたね。はい、早く思い出していればもう少し皆さんのお役に。アドルさん、
As sight grows dim, your breathing becomes arduous, and you are unable to move.
これは以前と同じ症状ですか。
どうしてこんな時に。
大丈夫？前より苦しそうだけど。
おい、この光は。
Uh-oh.
間違いありません。先ほどシャトラール団長が消えた時と同じ光です。
まさか。
そんな、どうして急に。いや、アドルさん。こんなのって。赤の王を早くこちらへ。アプリルさん。どういうことなの。
どうやら幻覚じゃねえみてえだな。
それにどうして父さんが。
急ぎなさい。一刻を争う状況だ。奥にある部屋へ赤の王の体を運び込むんだ。それから君たちに用意してほしいものがある。
Uh-oh.
この部屋は。
アプリリスさんがたくさん。さすがにびっくりしちゃうね。
ここはゾラが初めてホムンクルスを作るのに成功した場所だ。
あ？そういやてめえも。
ゾラはもともと私を聖女ロスビータを蘇らせるために錬金術の道に足を踏み入れた。 いろいろと疑問は多かろう。だが今は一刻も早く赤の王を救う必要がある。
助けられるんですか？
だいたいこいつは急にどうしちまったんだよ。
もともとホムンクルスは赤子の姿で錬成されるのだ。
Oh.
だから君たちにもきちんと幼少時代があるだろう。
はい。
崩壊でいろいろな目にあったけど、
ところが彼は試験体として本物と寸分たがわぬ聖人の姿で錬成された。その影響でホムンクルスとしてはとても不安定なのだ。
このまま放っておけば赤の王は消滅してしまう。シャトラールと同じようにな。
じゃあ一体どうしたら。
今から新たな体を錬成するにはあまりに時間がない。だが一つだけ方法がある。
Wait, where did he come from? Oh, now the title makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. I am so confused. Are we waking Adel up now? Oh. It's nice to finally meet you.
確かに初めましてだけど、初めて会った気はしないな。ずっとどこかでつながっている感じがしてたからね。君も気づいていたんじゃないか。君の人生はとても興味深い。過酷で危険でとても平穏とは言えない人生だ。どうして君は旅を、冒険家を続けるんだい？
It makes life worth living.
ああ、確かにね。火を灯さなければ消えることはない。何も決めなければ傷つくこともない。でも君は命が燃え尽きるその時までこうして旅を続けるだろう。挑み、傷つきつつも夢を叶え、希望という明かりで周囲を照らしながら。
And that's just what I plan to do.
安心したよ。君に頼みがあるんだ。できれば一緒に行きたかったけど、この体はどうやら限界みたいだ。でもここで終わるわけにはいかない。冒険はまだ続いているからね。だから僕の魂と力を一緒に連れて行ってくれないか、アドル・クリスティン。
Mm.
目が覚めたか？
Well,
大丈夫か？まだ意識がはっきりしないようだな。ここは監獄内にあるゾラの錬金研究所だ。居心地は良くないが、そなたの処置はここで行うほかなかった。それよりもアドル・クリスティン、そなたと話すのは初めてになるか？
yeah, I guess it is.
どうやら自分に何が起きたか分かっているようだな。
さすがは赤毛のアドルといったところか。
スミノフ殿。
冒険家アドル・クリスティンとそのホムンクルスである赤の王、 今の君には2人の魂が両方とも宿っているはずだ。まあもともとは1人の人物だから1人に戻ったと言うべきか。
赤の王の力と意識を受け継いでいるのは実感できるか？
You tell them of the pact you made with the Crimson King.
そんなことが。
錬成時における魂と魂の対話か。それは興味深いな。
スミノフ殿はゾラの助手だが、ゆえあって今は協力してくれている。彼が君たち2人の魂を一つに連成してくれたのだ。すまないが、赤の王を救うにはこれしかなかったのだ。
Actually, I can't thank you too enough.
いや、
てっきり責められると思ったが、君も不思議な若者だな。どうやら彼は問題なさそうだ。準備を始めた方がよかろう。
そうだな。
Did something happen?
ああ、みんなが揃ってから話そうと思ったのだが、どうやらちょうどよかったようだ。
アドルさん、アドル君。
よかった。成功したんだ。
はじめましてですね。そっか。本当のアドルさんには初めて会ったことになるんですね。
You tell them the Crimson King still lives on in you and to treat you as they always have.
へえ、本当に父さんがそんなことできるなんて。
まあ家出の成果ってとこだな。
いずれきちんと話を聞かせてもらいたいね。
とにかくアドル君とはいつも通りでいいってことでしょ。よかったです。ええ、安心いたしました。
で、話ってのは一体何なんだ？
ああ、まず本題に入る前に話しておくべきことがある。他ならぬ、私たちホムンクルスを作り出したゾラのことだ。
奴はそもそも何者だ？あんたの知り合いのようだが。
Alright, thank you for hanging out, Sandy. Have a good time.
あの人は、いや、錬金術師ゾラは。
彼は100年戦争でロスビータ様の副官を務めた青年貴族でした。
羽物？
記憶が戻ったの？
ええ、この部屋を見た時から少しずつですが。副官ってことは昔から知り合いだったんだ。
そういや、例の絵にも聖女の横に男が描かれてたな。
Oh, that's him, okay.
今はガキのなりをしているが、もしかするとあれがそうなのか？
ああ、あの戦争は神々の代理戦争でもあった。グリアは主神グリムニルの、ブリ隊はルキの加護を受けていた。だが人間たちの戦火はやがて神々の世界にも飛び火した。グリムニルとルキ、神々も2つの陣営に分かれて相争い、ついにはグリムニルがルキと差し違えたのだ。
それってまさにノース教に伝わる神々の黄昏じゃないか。
あの戦争がきっかけとなり、グリア土着の神々は滅び去った。
神様が。でもそれじゃあグリムワルドは。
神々がグリムワルドの魔物を浄化してたって話だよね。
神々が去ってもグリムワルドは人々の感情から魔を生み続ける。人は自らが生み出す魔物を自分たちで処理する必要に迫られた。ところが100年戦争を通してグリアの人心は大いに荒廃し、そこから生み出される魔はもはや人の手に負えなくなっていた。
どうなったの？
そこに登場したのがゾラだ。彼は私の初見を軍を辞して故郷に戻っていたが、やがて取りつかれたようにあるものの研究に没頭し始めた。
それが錬金術ってことね。
でもどうして急に。
わかんねえのかよ。
お父様は上官として、そして女性として慕ったロスビータ様を蘇らせたかった。そのために領土と財産を投げ打って錬金術の研究に心血を注いだのです。よく寝食を忘れて研究室に閉じこもっておられました。そうして生まれたのが、
ああ、この私というわけだ。
そんな悲しい理由があったんですね。ちょっとびっくりしちゃった。
そしてゾラは錬金術師として再び公式の場に姿を現した。グリムワルドに苦悩するグリア王家にある提案を行うために。
まさか。
It really did.
夜に対抗するには武と地に秀でたものが常に必要とされる。何せ神々の代わりを果たすのだからな。そこでゾラはホムンクルスの戦士を作り出すことを提案したのだ。万策尽きかけていたグリア王家はこれに飛びついた。
そういうことだったか。
知っての通り、ホムンクルスを作るには材料となる人材が必要だ。王家が候補を募ると、ある者たちがこれに応じてきた。そう、私と共に100年戦争を戦ったそなたたち、すなわち研究棟に保管されている英雄たちだ。かくして彼らのホムンクルスが密かに魔を狩り、王国の平穏は保たれることになった。
そして数百年を経て今に至るというわけですね。
ああ、戦士が傷つき倒れれば次の新たな戦士が作られた。ゾラも自身のホムンクルスを作り、魂を移し替えながら研究を続けた。そして戦士の異能を発現させ、この地に縛り付ける仕組みを実現した。
それが私たちのそうだったんですね。
でもどうして僕らを普通の家庭や孤児院に預けたの？僕たち以前のホムンクルスもそうやって育てたってこと？
いや、昔は私とゾラがホムンクルスたちを育てていた。しかし15年ほど前にゾラが忽然と姿を消したのだ。ちょうど前任の戦士たちが力尽き、そなたたちは戦うにはまだ幼すぎた。そのため私はグリムワルドに一人で立ち向かうことにした。申し訳ないが、そなたらを町の者に預けるしかなかったのだ。
そうだったんだ。
その結局ゾラさんは今までどうしていたんでしょう。
当時研究を続ける中で新たな発見をしたと言い残している。
What is it picking it up?
彼の言う最後の研究、今もどこかで進めているはずだ。
Yeah, she was like buried. But it seems her new homunculus got her memories. Like, they are all homunculus.
もう一つわからねえことがある。あんたの存在だ。
I guess we are coming to that part now.
聖女はブリ大軍に騙され、火あぶりにされて死んだはずだ。あんた、一体どうやって
Oh,
作られた？
true. From living humans, right?
確かに僕たちは本人の体が残っているけど、
お父様が錬成できるのは物質や肉体だけではありません。人の魂ですら錬成することが可能なのです。そういえばそんなこと言ってたけど、彼の研究によって最初に錬成された魂が、そして私をロスビータの遺品である人形に定着させました。
Why would he do that?
それは 私の魂を錬成することが
私を見守り続けた人形に魂を与え、私に関する情報を得るためだ。そしてその魂から得た情報と一房の遺髪から
Whoa.
記憶から存在を再現できるってことか。
Oh, nice.
それって人に許された領域をもう超えてるんじゃ。
私たちやアプリリスさんが作られた経緯は分かりました。
I don't think so. I tried, but
そ
never
れじゃ
finished
あアドル
it.
さんは
ゾラの言う最後の研究に関係してるみたいだけど。
それは私にもわからない。だがハドルの冒険家としての豊富な見識を欲しているとすると、
まさかこれまで監獄で見た未知の魔物たちや古代種の存
Oh.
在、もしかするとアドルさんが過去の冒険で出会ったものでは。
There's no mistaking it.
マジかよ。
そんな予感はしていたが、やはりそうであったか。
大丈夫でしょうか。
あ？
このままズラさんを放っておいて大丈夫でしょうか。
私も本意を問いただしたいが、彼の居場所はようとして知れない。それに今この時期にはもう一つ対処せねばならないことがある。
A certain event.
対処って。
間もなくバルドゥークは100年戦争の戦勝記念祭を迎える。
Victory Day Festival.
ロスビータが皆さんがバルデュークを奪還した日を祝うお祭りですね。
実感ねえな。
そりゃね、もうそんな時期か。でも記念祭がどうかしたの？
時を経てなおも100年戦争がこの地に残した傷跡は深い。例年その日は最大級のグリムワルドの夜が顕現する。
Not the ultimate Grimwald Nox.
最大級って。
マジかよ。
戦勝記念日って確か3日後だよね。
あまり時間はありませんね。
ゾラのことも気に
Well,
かかる
shit.
今は夜への対応を優先したい。一旦そなたたちは町へ戻り休養を取った方がよかろう。
確かに心身ともに疲れ切ってるかな。
いろいろありましたから正直まだ気持ちの整理もできてないしね。
Oh my.
私はこれから夜やゾラの動向を調べに出かけ
That
る。
story went places I did not expect, and I love
も
it.
し分かった
But
こ
at
と
the
があれ
same
ば
time, it's so
私から
sad.
連絡を入れよう。それまでは皆しっかり体を休めておいてくれ。
With that, Adel and the others decided to leave the prison and return to the city for the time being. The exhausted monstrums needed time, both to rest and to reflect upon the truth they had discovered about themselves. A bonfire was lit in the city to celebrate the coming festivities, and the streets were abound with a lively vigor. In an effort to ease citizen concerns over the night's revolt, many Roman soldiers were assigned to assist with preparations. 3 days came and went, and before long, Baldock was ushering in the start of the Victory Day festival. Yet even then, there was still no word from Aprilis. Yeah, some of them are really, really weird. I wanted to stop stream 37 minutes ago, by the way. The hell are we supposed to do now? The Victory Day festival has now arrived. Did something happen to Aprilis? Hey Ryoku, good to see you! I don't know, but she's never this late. Yeah, she puts on a stoic facade while she's working herself to the bone. That might know where she is. Where's Dr. Noah at the present? Your guess is as good as mine. Waiting around ain't my style. It appears you're all here. Parks? Looks like our warden friend pulled through. Things have quieted down outside. With the nights revolting and all, things could have gotten out of hand quick. It is time like these when festivals are the most propitious. Dougie and I went for a little stroll and observed high spirits all across the city. I must confess that I've reassessed my opinion of our dear warden. Really? I guess he's a hard worker. Still can't get over the fact that I couldn't tell that you weren't a real adult. Who would have thought that you were a homunculus the whole time? I had no idea myself. Yeah, it's been like really cool so far. At the beginning I thought I didn't like it as much as Ys 8, but I must say with the story going where it is now, I really like it. Every time something like this happens, I convince myself I'll never be surprised again, and then lo and behold, you find a way of surprising me. Alan must have been a homunculus by the time I first met him. Speaking of which, I looked into the man named Marius you informed me about. I was very pleased to learn that he was indeed the friend I have been searching for. Oh. Wow, good for you, Parks. He was with Adel in the prison, right? Yes, but unfortunately our current situation curtails me from going to see him. If that is so, then it is of great importance that our objective is successful. Then, does it mean you're leaving? Ha, I would never do something so churlish as leave without repaying my debt. Moreover, I wouldn't miss witnessing you all save this city for the world. Whew, don't scare me like that. Well, I still haven't heard from Aprilis yet. Why don't you all enjoy a stroll around the city? A little break wouldn't hurt. Harukanana said, thank you for joining and following and destroying my speech. I have played Salsetta and Ys 8. A break? Hey, that's a good idea. The entire city is out and about right now. It's worth taking a look at it. I suppose there's nothing to be gained by waiting around here. I do not object. Also, the bulletin board looks like it's filling up again. You could kill two birds with one stone and get some requests out of the way too. No. What time is it for you? It's 1 AM in a little bit. Alright, let's quit kicking our heels and get going already. Why are you in front of the board? Oh, well, an urgent request came in. It's on the bulletin board. Have a look before you go, right? Also, someone joined the crew while you were out. Why don't you say hello, Nani? Adol and the Crimson King's items have been consolidated.